You know, we use thousands of words every single day without even thinking about it. But what if one of the simplest words you know is actually hiding this complex, really surprising life? Today, we're going to put one of those words under the microscope. And what we find? Well, it might just change how you think about language. So let me ask you this. How many different meanings can one simple word really have? Think about it for a second. Before you answer, you got to hear this. Get this. The word we're exploring today, screw, is actually on the Basic English 850 list. Now, that's a list of the most essential words you need for basic communication. So by definition, it's supposed to be one of the simplest words out there. But, as you're about to see, simple can be pretty deceiving. Okay, so let's dive right in and see what makes this word so basic in the first place. First up, we've got the meaning we all know and love. The literal, physical object you'd find in any toolbox. Right, so as a noun, a screw is, well, it's pretty much exactly what you'd picture. The definition from our source is perfectly clear. A small metal thing for holding pieces of wood together. You turn it to move it in or out of the wood. I mean, it doesn't get more straightforward than that. And this example sentence just makes it totally real. I need some screws to hold the shelf to the wall. We've all been there, right? A simple object for a simple job. Easy enough. But of course, it's not just a thing, is it? It's also something you do. The object itself kind of gives birth to the action. So as a verb, to screw is simply the action of using that very fastener we were just talking about. The definition even says, if you screw in a screw, you put it into a piece of wood by turning it. See that? The noun is right there inside the definition of the verb. They're totally connected. And check this out. What's really kind of elegant about the language here is that the opposite of to screw is just to unscrew. It's clean, it's logical, it's perfectly balanced. So far, this all feels pretty basic, right? Okay, hold on. This is where things start to get really interesting. We're about to see what happens when our simple little word leaves the toolbox and heads out into the messy world of human feelings and slang. So what in the world happens when this simple mechanical word gets used to describe a feeling? How does a word for a piece of metal suddenly start to represent something like frustration? And boom, here it is. In slang, when you say screw this, you're totally frustrated and you're just deciding to give up on something. The word has made a huge leap from a physical action to a pure expression of emotion. I mean, this example is just perfect. And let's be honest, we've all felt this. Screw this, I will just sit here and do nothing all day. It just perfectly captures that feeling of being completely over it. Okay, so we've gone from a thing to an action to an emotion. But the ride isn't over yet. The word takes one final, pretty dramatic turn into territory that is marked as both slang and vulgar. And there you have it. If you screw someone, you have sex with them. It's actually incredible when you think about it. We've traveled all the way from a piece of metal in a workshop to one of the most common vulgar terms in English, all using the exact same 5-letter word. All right, so let's pull all these threads together. What does this whole wild ride actually tell us? Well, it all comes down to the huge and often overlooked power of context. I mean, just think about it for a second. One single word is playing 4 completely different parts. It's a physical fastener. It's the action of turning it. It's an expression of just being fed up. And it's a vulgar term for sex. It's living these 4 totally different lives, all at the same time. And this right here is the big takeaway. We started with a word from the basic English list, a word that's supposed to be simple, but we've seen that no word is really simple all by itself. Context is everything. It's the key that unlocks which of its many lives a word is living at any given moment. It really just goes to show you the incredible hidden depth in our everyday language. And it leaves us with this final question. If one supposedly basic word can do all of this, what other amazing secrets are hiding in the words we use every single day?